been a couple of days since we last talked. You've gone through practice during the week. What have you seen? How's the team feeling headed to Miami this weekend?
Well, I had a really good week of practice. Really, the team's fired up, looking for another conference win. It's always hard to win on the road, and to go down to FIU to get that win, that'll be a big victory for us. But I feel really good about the preparation we've put in, and excited to go play that game.
Do you have any keys of victory going into FIU? Do you have any specific points you want to hit with your team?
Well, I think for us, turnovers defensively, we've talked about, and getting off the field 3 and out, that's big. Offensively, it's start fast and get up and keep the pedal to the metal. And then special teams, we had a couple explosive plays last week there, so we need to dominate on all 3 phases, and that'll be a big deal for us, is starting fast and seeing if we can hit on all cylinders on all 3 phases.
This is kind of off topic, but with the big news with all those teams leaving the CUSA, do you have any comment on that or sort of what you think of that?
No, not really. I mean, our job is, my job as a coach and our team's job is to worry about winning football games and control what we can control. And, that's our main objective. And we have a great president at our university, President Caboni, and our athletic director, Todd Stewart, and they'll do a great job of making sure that WKU is always on solid footing and that we're always progressing. So as far as I'm concerned, we just worry about the football games we play and winning games.
You had some red zone miscommunications last week. I guess how are you going to clean that up going into FIU?
Well, we've worked a lot about it, and we've got a lot of red zone work. Did it again today, and so hopefully we'll be clean in that area this week.
With the defense, you talk about turnovers. We saw that in fruition last week. But of course, there's always room to get better. So how much better can you guys get with those turnovers, with those quarterback sacks and forcing those big fumbles like you had against Old Dominion?
Well, I don't think we've played a complete game yet as a team. I think we got to play good team football. It was great to get the turnovers defensively, but there's a lot of things that we worked on this week to get better at. Hopefully we'll see that on the field. We want to have more 3 and outs. We want to have more TFLs. We want to have more sacks. So those are all big points of emphasis for us. And then offensively, felt like in the second half, we moved the ball, but we didn't finish drives, and it was sluggish at times. So, we want to play good, complete team football, and that's the main goal this week.
You never want to look too far ahead, but if you guys get that big road win again back to back, to come home 3 and 4 for homecoming, how huge of a jolt would that be for you guys within the next week?
Well, obviously winning is the name of the game, and our main focus right now is just beating FIU, and when we get to Charlotte for homecoming, we'll worry about that then. But right now it's just all about FIU.
I guess, you face a quarterback this week who's, he's had some up and down games. I guess schematically, how does he line up against your defense?
He's a good thrower. They got a good running back as well. He's got some good skill to throw to. His receivers are fast. They go up and compete for the football. They've had a lot of explosive plays down the field throwing the football. So I'm sure they'll test us in the secondary for sure. And they've done a good job of completing passes down the field. So, he's a quality thrower and he's got quality skill to throw to. So we'll have to be at the top of our game in that area.